Today on Celebrity Sweat, MMA superstar Cung Le.
Make sure you watch my Celebrity Sweat episode. Crazy stuff here.
I'm Eric the Trainer, and welcome to Celebrity Sweat. You know, the world of mixed martial arts is vast. It's the fastest growing sport in the world. And when it comes to the fans of mixed martial arts, there is no fighter that they cheer louder for than Cung Le. Here we are today in San Jose, California. We're going to check in to see what he's up to. You're with me, let's check it out. Cung Le's strong work ethic has helped him make a huge impact as a kickboxer and MMA fighter for years. He's also brought that dedication to the silver screen. We started the day at Primal Canine, a place where Cung trains his guard dogs. His good friend Mike is the guy that runs the place, and he's one of the best dog trainers in all of California. Mike, Eric the Trainer, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
What a crazy place.
I actually call Mike the real dog whisperer because from small dogs to big dogs, he can train them.
So you're saying if you find a dog at a shelter that will bite people, that's not trusting, you're able to actually domesticate it and make it follow commands?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there's no dog that can't be trained.
So what are we doing today here?
Well, you guys are gonna get suited up today, and we'll work some of our protection dogs with you guys.
All right.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, so these are training suits.
Okay.
These are basically built to take bite after bite after bite after bite.
Whoa.
So I mean, we have dogs just annihilating us for hours on end. So I can send a dog to go, I can send a dog to out, and I can send a dog on the way over to you, recall him right back.
No way.
All by verbal commands. This is Bear. He's gonna be working completely off leash, no harness, no form of correction collars, no nothing. So as soon as Bear sees the threat come out with the gun, I'll give Bear the command. He'll go ahead and attack the decoy until I take him down. He'll drop the gun. I'll out Bear. And when the decoy reaches for the gun again, Bear will just hold on to, go after the guy, take his weapon hand, and I'll grab the gun and walk out.
Crazy stuff here.
Good boy, good boy, good boy. Get it, Bear. Good boy, Bear. Good boy, drop the gun, Bear, out. Heel. Nope. Get it, Bear. Good boy. Good boy, Bear, out. Heel. Good boy. He's like our intermediate level when it comes to the personal protection work.
Okay.
He does a lot of weapon hand targeting. He's really focused on the takedown bites.
Uh-oh.
So we've trained him to take you down.
Shoot.
With him, you take the bite. We'll start with the back bites because they're a little bit safer. If he takes you down, that's completely fine.
Okay.
One thing I want you guys to do is when he does take you down, try to go to your belly.
Okay.
And then just kind of cover up this way.
He won't bite your head, will he?
No.
Okay.
You're safe.
Can I just do push-ups or something? I feel the same way. Cung loves working with the dogs because it's an awesome exercise in discipline and reflexes, just what Cung needs to keep him sharp in the octagon and on a movie set. While Cung Le may have iron fists, he was still no match for the iron bite of our canine friend. But he was loving every minute of it, knowing he was working with a real pro. Oh my goodness.
So your eye contact with the dog is like you're challenging him a little bit.
Okay.
Especially the first. And you just kind of want to give him like that little, that mean face.
Yeah.
When you come up, you're like, hey, show him that thing.
Yeah.
You just move with the bite.
Okay.
Fall to the floor, take a knee.
Okay.
And remember, hands in.
Hands in, no problem.
I like cats.
Send him in. Woo! Nice. There you go. Good. Out him.
Mike's four-legged friend also gave me a different kind of workout. Talk about training dedication.
He likes you, Eric.
Now I actually have a deeper understanding of Cung's fighting technique. I mean, I always thought he fought like a jail yard dog, and now I know why. You hang out with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible. Thanks, guys. That was so cool. We're here with amazing chef Robert Irvine and his beautiful wife, Gail. What is your favorite protein source and why?
Well, mine's going to be chicken breast and egg whites.
I love salmon.
I love hummus. I just like to get it through real food more than supplements.
And what
most
else?
Of all.
And what else? Sriracha.
Sriracha doesn't have protein.
No, but sriracha is a great metabolism booster. Just like cumin, coriander, anything spicy jumps the metabolism. You're so cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
All right, you heard it here at the Olympia with the stars. Up next on Celebrity Sweat.
One of the main things that we do while he's going through his training camp is to help with the energy flow in his body.
What up, this is Flo Rida, and you're watching Celebrity Sweat.
This season on Celebrity Sweat.
Hi, I'm Big John McCarthy. I am here with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield and Anderson Silva. We want to talk about different levels of conditioning.
I separate my training in Muay Thai, in boxing, in wrestling.
Today we're in Valencia, California with champion boxer Victor Ortiz. We're going to learn about the things that made him a champion both inside and outside the ring. We're also going to see his workout. Earlier on Celebrity Sweat, we started the day at Primal Canine, a place where Cung trains his guard dogs. Seeing the dogs in action was a crazy experience, but our day wasn't even close to being done. Cung had an appointment with Chris Shelton for Medical Qigong and wanted me to come along for the ride.
Good to see you.
This is Eric the trainer.
Chris Shelton, hey, what's
Eric
up,
the trainer.
man? Nice to meet you. This is an amazing place. What do you guys do here?
So I practice an old-style traditional Chinese medicine called Medical Qigong. It's the foundation of Chinese medicine, and we work with all kinds of conditions from chronic pain to the common cold.
Excellent, excellent. And with Cung specifically, what kind of things do you treat?
So one of the main things that we do while he's going through his training camp is to help with the energy flow in his body, and then during training camp, because it's so rigorous, if there's any kind of injury or whatever, then I help to address that so that way you can continue to train.
Now you said Qigong.
Qi is the life force energy that emanates through all living things. Gong is the skill for which to harness this life force energy in order to help to balance out your life. So Qigong practices themselves are very simple, moving and meditative practices, but all for the specific reason to help to harmonize and balance out the functioning of the internal organs inside the body, because in Chinese medicine, it's those dysfunctions that create disease.
Whoa. No wonder you have a secret weapon. That's crazy.
I got a little sore ribs here.
From sparring?
I landed on his knee.
Oh wow, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and have you take off your shirt and like
I don't understand why when I slam people, I'm the one getting injured.
Well, that's why you're here, so that way we can fix that.
Now when you say raise his energy, do you mean just his energy level, or are you talking about the energy within his body?
The energy within his body. And today what we're going to do is we're going to actually burn an herb on his lower abdomen called mugwort, or the technique is called moxibustion.
Okay.
And the acupuncture point itself, one of the functions of this is to pull in the heat and the herb and to pull it into the kidneys, because in Chinese medicine, the kidneys are the root of yin and yang. So what's supposed to happen theoretically is that it's supposed to spread qi throughout the body from head to toe. This is the old-fashioned technique of cupping, where we take rubbing alcohol on a little cotton ball, and then we create a vacuum within the cup itself.
Watching Chris Shelton in action with his application of this ancient Chinese medical Qigong was absolutely incredible. And the way that he worked with Cung Lee really illustrated how Cung has the edge. He's energized, he's healed, he's the real deal.
Everything means something. So it's not only what they say, it's also what they don't say. And we have, in Chinese medicine, we have so many different forms of diagnosis. I could read the tongue, I could take the pulse, I could do an abdominal diagnosis. I could also read their face.
I had heard that you do face reading.
Yes.
Maybe we could read the face of this handsome young man. Well,
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Great to
you.
meet you. That
Thank
was
you.
incredible. Now you're a very physical guy, and the roles that you get are very physical. How do you stay in shape with those amazing roles?
I really created the habit of just going to the gym no matter what.
How do we inspire young people nowadays to stay active and be fit?
Kids follow what they see. You know, if you're sitting around watching TV, they're gonna do exactly that.
You heard it from the man himself. Thank you so much.
All right.
I'm here with the Playmate Dancers. We couldn't be with a better source of information for how to stay fit and look great.
Hi, I'm Raquel Pomplin, Playmate of the Year 2013, and my tip of the day is squat. That's all you have to do, squat.
You heard it from the ladies. Squats are a girl's best friend.
I am Pamela Horton, Miss October 2012 and Playboy's Gamer Next Door. I have to remind you, not only do you need to remember your physical fitness, but your mental fitness.
Hi, I'm Hiromi Yoshima, Miss June 2004, and my tip for you is dance.
I'm Val Kill, Miss August 2013, and my tip for you is turn on the music as loud as you can and dance in your bedroom mirror.
Hey everybody, I'm Nefertiti Shepherd, Playboy's Miss July 2000, and my fit tip is protein. Make sure you get a lot of protein just to make sure your workout is in tip-top shape and your muscles get built. Yeah.
Up next on Celebrity Sweat. When Cung Le invited me to have lunch with he and his family, I jumped at the opportunity. And just to be clear, pho is traditional Vietnamese soup?
Pho is a traditional food. In Japan, they got the ramen.
Right.
And in China, they have the wonton soup.
Right.
And in Vietnam, they have the pho.
Then later,
if you watch his eyes, a lot of guys you'll see will close their eyes when things are coming.
Right.
So what they think is, here comes the punch, I block it, and then I go. If you watch the Rich Franklin fight, when Rich was kicking, he was also going.
Hi, I'm Lou Ferrigno. You are watching Celebrity Sweat. Keep watching, because you wouldn't like me when I get angry.
Hey, this is Paul Stanley, and you are watching Celebrity Sweat.
welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Earlier, Cung had an appointment for Medical Qigong. Watching Chris Shelton in action was absolutely incredible. When Cung Le invited me to have lunch with he and his family, I jumped at the opportunity. As a matter of fact, I love traditional Vietnamese pho, and we had a blast. You know, this guy is on fire. He's doing all these exciting things, but he needs the right diet to fuel his passion. What does he usually eat?
We eat a lot of fish, chicken, meat, vegetables, sweet potatoes. We get sick of that, rice.
Okay.
It really is the diet that, you know, has been around for a while that works. It usually takes me about 2 hours to cook, but then I just bake everything. I've gotten quick at everything, preparation.
And how often is he eating?
Well, depending on if he's cutting, so now he's starting to cut weight, so he's going to be eating 6 times a day.
Right.
We try to get him to eat more, actually, because he burns so much during training.
Right.
He's like just super, people would love to burn like Cung does.
Absolutely.
So we're increasing up. I think it's probably about 4 times right now, 5 depending on the training, and then we're going to increase to 6.
Excellent. And what about the importance of hydration? Obviously, he perspires a lot during the physical activity. What does he do to maintain his hydration?
He tries to get in 2 gallons a day of water.
Wow.
Right now, he'll also drink teas.
Every group of action stars have their superfood. We're at a pho restaurant.
Yeah.
What is it about pho that appeals to you guys?
Just awesome. It tastes great. The other thing is it burns quickly.
And just to be clear, pho is traditional Vietnamese soup?
Pho is a traditional food. In Japan, they got the ramen.
Right.
And in China, they have the wonton soup.
Right.
And in Vietnam, they have the pho.
And what better way to end the day than to go to Cung Le's gym and see the master in action himself. Along with his training partner, Scott Sheely, we really saw behind the scenes how these guys plan out and execute a major fight.
The things that we've done with his camp was, he's a machine as far as his work ethic. And coming in and doing hard rounds all the time in the past,
right.
He's went into fights with a lot of injuries.
Okay.
And now it's starting to come out, guys are doing a little bit lighter sparring.
Right.
And the idea is that, you want to develop reflexes and reactions. So when you see a punch coming at you, you want to start learning that, hey, I need to slip this way or that way, versus thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to get
right.
drilled. We'll do hard sparring, but the thing when you do hard sparring, you've got to develop tools.
Okay.
You got to keep improving. So sometimes we'll do what we call drilling. Okay. We're actually throwing punches and not trying to really rock each other,
right.
but develop the correct reflexes and reactions.
My key is to stay on the outside of his foot right here. I don't want him to have the advantage here, because now I'm stuck right in his power range right here. So I'm always trying to be on the outside.
You see, if you watch his eyes, a lot of guys you'll see will close their eyes when things are coming.
Right.
So what they think is, here comes the punch, I block it, and then I go. If you watch the Rich Franklin fight, when Rich was kicking, he was also going. Right. So it's what we call interrupting. Most person's instincts are when a punch comes or something comes, you close up and you absorb and then you go.
Right.
What we look at is when the punch is coming, we see it and we go almost at the same time.
Then I want to get hit a few times, and I try to keep my eyes open.
More training action with Cung Lee coming up in just a few. Now let's see what else is going on with Celebrity Sweat. We're here with the incredible Triple H. Sir, you've been known as having one of the greatest physiques of all time in all of wrestling.
Well, first of all, for anybody that's had an incredible physique or one of the best in WWE is awesome compliment. The gym is the perfect example of you get out of it what you put into it.
How did it feel the first time you walked into a store and you saw yourself on the cover of Muscle and Fitness?
It was a huge honor for me.
You're a very youthful guy. What's your secret for staying young and vibrant?
The gym. I think that really, it just really keeps your body functioning at a high level.
Up next on Celebrity Sweat.
He's a genetic freak. I feel like he has an extra chromosome or something because he just trains like a machine.
Right? And then when I spin, I pull and I tip this leg like this. I get him right back in here.
Oh, wow. That's very effective.
Hey, this is Omar Miller. You guys are watching Celebrity Sweat.
You're watching Celebrity Sweat. This season on Celebrity Sweat, the LA Kiss football team, they're an arena football team that dominates the league.
Hi, we're the LA Kiss Girls.
A different set of rules, and you have people who really are doing their best to annihilate the other team.
The one, the only Tybo creator, Billy Blanks. We're gonna see his life, we're gonna see his new facility, we're gonna see what Billy Blanks does in the recording studio, and you're with me.
It's Joe Grande here for Celebrity Sweat with hip-hop superstar, my man, Flo Rida. What I want to do is I want you to put me through a few of them or you show me a few of them so people can see what they're going to expect when they go to flowfit.com.
What I'm doing right now is called Superman's, so this definitely strengthens your back and it's just a simple exercise. Another one of our workouts with FlowFit is the explosive push-ups.
That's a little bit of everything in one.
Yes, definitely everything in one. You want the roundness of your chest, the ripping of your triceps.
Welcome back to Celebrity Sweat. Earlier,
We eat a lot of fish, chicken, vegetables. It really is the diet that works.
What we look at is when the punch is coming, we see it and we go almost at the same time.
what's the breakdown on a normal training day between sparring as you are here versus time spent on the ground grappling versus the weight room?
Some people look at, like with yourself, you're saying, how much time do we spend on the ground and you know, on the striking?
Right.
One point that a lot of people miss is the wrestling.
Right.
So we focus a lot on wrestling.
Okay.
You know, because he has to be able to take him down to start doing damage on the ground.
Right.
So I feel like, you know, striking and wrestling are one of the two top things for mixed martial arts.
Can you show us a ground technique that you guys do together?
Yeah, yeah.
And from here, I'm not gonna reach up and punch because he'll jam me here. So I'm gonna hold here, and it's a little bit dangerous where we go hard, but I'm gonna barely come across and catch with the elbow, or boom right here.
Yeah, to the
boom
body.
right there.
Yeah, because a lot of times people will load the arm way up to punch, and then that gives me a chance to try and get out and do something.
Right. What advice would the two of you give to young students of MMA, young guys that are starting to get into MMA, that are training in MMA, to not overtrain?
The same advice I give this guy. He's, you know, I was telling him the other day, he's a genetic freak. I feel like he has an extra chromosome or something because he just trains like a machine, and I have to worry more about him not training than I do, you know, getting him not to train.
Can you guys show us one of the exercises or drills that you do to maintain your endurance between being on the ground and being up? I know there are special MMA drills that you guys do. You're on your feet, you're on the ground, you're on your feet. Can you demonstrate some of those so we can see what they look like?
We call this the wall drill.
Right.
So from here, what I do is I have my underhook here.
Right.
I pinch his arm.
Right.
And then when I spin, I pull and I tip this leg like this. I get him right back in here.
Oh, wow. That's very effective.
I'll show you a drill on the mitts where he'll do like a punch combination.
Right.
And then the next thing you know, I'm on the ground. So what we'll do here is we'll do some stand-up technique to set up a takedown to put me down on the ground. Okay, so we'll do a jab cross hook and then run your single.
All right.
That's the Kung Lee souffle.
Guys, thank you so much for spending the day with us. It was an incredible day with the amazing Kung Lee and his trainer, Scott Chile.
Thank you.
What an amazing day with MMA superstar Kung Lee. We saw him get treated for medical Qigong. We saw where he eats with his family, and we saw his training techniques, the spinning back kicks, the punches. It was incredible. For Celebrity Sweat, I'm Eric the Trainer. I'll see you next time. I might put you in a white van and drive you down to Los Angeles because we need you down there. You have special skills.
He's staying here.
Uh-oh, he woke up from the operation. I like your organs. He's got good-looking organs.
Right.
Excellent.
Are you serving as bodyguard to this guy? Because I hear he gets into a lot of scuffles of these things.
We double team people.
He likes you, Eric.
You've converted me. I feel Vietnamese. Yeah.
You look Vietnamese.
See that look?
That's why he's the kid of the group.
I'm joining the UFC. I'm next.
Announce it. Go ahead.
All right.